Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our 3-day challenge. You're in Rebel Revolution, and this is from Facebook group to Fully Booked, a challenge that will teach you how to sell out your coaching programs using your own Facebook group. As you come on live, I will wait a couple of seconds and check that everything is working fine. If somebody could let me know if the sound is working fine, if you can see me okay, and if my little slideshow shows up properly on your screens. I can see you're gathering. Welcome. Lovely to have you here. I'm super excited to present you this challenge. Hi, Jackie. Lovely to see you. So, in this 3-day challenge, you will learn how to sell out your coaching programs with ease using our own Facebook group. I've made you a little slideshow to make it more streamlined, to make you understand better what I'm about to teach you. As Facebook groups are my favorite things to do, favorite way of growing businesses. So for the starters, I'm Monica Stachin. Here's a few facts about me. As you can see, I'm a business strategist and a mindset coach. I help coaches specifically and mentors build and scale their online business to 6 figures and beyond with organic strategies. I've been an entrepreneur since I was 15, and I freaking love Facebook groups. Okay. And by the end of this presentation, hopefully you will love them too, as they are by far the best way that I found so far to create a tribe of ready to buy clients. Okay. So the way I see Facebook groups is, a place where we create a community of clients, people who share one cause, one common goal, that what they want to achieve. Okay. So that's the purpose of the Facebook group. I would like to know in the comments how many of you actually have a Facebook group, how big is it, and whether you enjoy showing up in there. If you have a Facebook group, feel free to later link us to it in the comments. It would be great to check them out. Hopefully by the end of this 3-day training, your group will be buzzing and you will know exactly what to do to attract, nurture, and convert your ideal clients. So as I said, Facebook groups are a great way to create a community of people sharing one cause. But why are Facebook groups a great way to grow your online coaching, mentoring, or consulting business? Well, it's the first place where clients get to experience your service. You will show up there regularly. They will get to know your style, your personality. They will get to know what your values are, how you can help them. And it's a very easy and free and organic way to build know, like, and trust. Okay, so another great example why Facebook groups are awesome is you get to create a tribe of really warm leads. Leads are, for those of you who don't know, prospects that, ideally you'd like to turn into clients in the future. And the warmer, obviously, you get your leads, the more know, like, and trust you build, the easier the sale will be at the end. Okay. Facebook groups are also awesome for market research. Okay. So if you don't know a lot about the struggles of your ideal client, how your offer solution can transform their life, how they talk about their problem, how they show up, then Facebook group will be a brilliant way to find that out by doing all kinds of polls, asking questions, and finding that out. Okay, I see that a lot of you are commenting. Let me have a look. Hi, Monica. I was worried you would push the challenge off again. No, not this time. I'm here on time. And the challenge is here. I can't wait to deliver it to you guys. Somebody here says that they have 2 Facebook groups and that they love Facebook group. Guys, I can't see who is commenting, unfortunately. So apologies if I don't call you out by your name. So I'm using StreamYard and that for some reason doesn't show all the names. So I do apologize. Okay, so the next reason why I love Facebook groups and they're great for selling out your coaching offers is that Facebook actually pushes them up in their algorithm. So the people that you get into your group will I think 20 times more likely to see your content than they are on your Facebook page. So it's very important that we do grow those groups and show up in them regularly, because it's much easier for your ideal client to see your content and then obviously convert into a paying client. So the way I like to think about groups, guys, is I see them as your online home, okay? Your house. And your launch is a party, okay? The way I see them as a house, it's because it's full of people who have share similar values to you, who share similar goals, who you can help, who you will be networking with, connecting with, building relationships with, right? And the launch is this big party where you help your ideal clients get quick wins and also offer them a beautiful solution to all their problems. And a party can be an ongoing event for as long as you like, to close as many clients as you desire. But first, when you're creating your Facebook group, your online community, you have to decorate your house, okay? The house you see in the photo is not my house, but I'd like my house to look like that. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? But we need to start with a name, okay? The way we name a Facebook group, of course, you can do it however as you like, but what I recommend is that you make it sort of search engine friendly, okay? So that you include the transformation your ideal client is looking for, their pain point, and what is the end goal that they want to identify with, okay? What is it that they want to achieve? So, for example, my group has a very clear name. As you can see, obviously, it's called Rebel Revolution. That may not be clear at first, but once you get to know me, you know I'm a massive rebel, and I love working with rebels, people who are fearless in their marketing, who know their message and want to share it, who want to create success on their own terms, who are not afraid to break some rules to get what they want if they don't align with their values, okay? I'm not talking about some criminal activity here. I'm talking about the rules that the society imposes on us sometimes, and the roles it gives us, that we need to sort of put ourselves in a box. So I like to encourage my clients to think outside the box and really appreciate that about themselves whilst building their online business. So, but next thing you've got there is for coaches wanting to create a six-figure success, okay? So it clearly tells you that I normally work with coaches who want to create their first or next six figures in their business. Okay, so you can use a similar format for yourself. Think about the transformation you provide, how your client, what's the solution your client's looking for, and what is the pain point that they're currently struggling with. Okay, so if you have already a Facebook group name, I would love to know, so drop it in the comments. I can't wait to check them out. If you don't, that's perhaps how you could structure it. Okay, so for example, if it's a fitness group for people who want to lose their last 10 pounds, then you could call it last 10 pounds for fitness lovers who are struggling to lose a stubborn bit of belly fat. Very specific, okay? But it makes sense. That was just a random example I thought of now. It's probably not the best, but you get what I mean. Next thing you have to do is create a nice cover photo, okay? This is your shop window. This is the first thing people see right after your name, that it will attract or repel them from your group. So you want them to see things in there that they identify with, their goal, okay? The tagline of your group. What do you help your clients with? Okay? What's the transformation you provide? What advice they can find there? How often do you go live? What can they find in your group? Okay? Who is it for? So I also encourage my clients to drop a photo of themselves in there. It's good to know from the get-go who the leader of the group is. Groups without leaders are just chaos, okay? As soon as you start your own group and you want to use it to sell out your coaching offers or any offers in a service-based business that you're the service provider, setting your picture there just boosts your authority a little, so people know who they need to be speaking to if they need help, they need support. Okay. If you have any credibility factors, any features in magazines, any guest blogging opportunities you've done in the past, if any accreditations, then it's good to put some logos in there as well, so people know exactly where you've been, what you've done, and that gives you again a credibility boost. Next thing you need to look at is the description of the group. Okay, so the next thing people will look at and ask themselves, is this the right group for me? What this group will actually add to my life? What sort of value can I expect from here? Is writing your description, right? So what we want to include in the description is, again, what people can expect. It could be a little letter to your ideal client that you know what they're struggling with, you know what they've been through, but you know that they want X amount of outcome, or like X outcome, and this is the way you're going to help them achieve it. And they can expect, for example, live videos every Thursday, okay, an interview every Tuesday. Depending on what you want to do, you can also drop your lead magnet in there, so people know what's the next logical step for them to take once they do join your group. So when you think about the description, think about it as a little mission statement. Make sure you share the values that you vocalize them in there, that you want to see in the group. Make sure that people know exactly what the group is for and for whom. The next thing you want to do is set some qualifying questions, okay? Qualifying questions are a great way to do some further market research, but also repel the people who are not ideal for your group, who you cannot serve, or simply don't want to, okay? So if you want to have a group that really has the right people in it, the sort of people that already are looking for the solution that you provide, those questions can really help you. They can really help you sift through the people that are coming in, especially if your group is traffic heavy, to allow the right people in and decline the rest. Okay, so first question would be something to do with the solution you provide. Like, are you somebody who's looking to lose weight in the next 3 months? If that's the solution you provide, then there we go. They type yes or they type no, and you can decide based on that whether you're letting them in or not. You can ask them also in the next qualifying questions, what are their main struggles, okay? Or the top 3 struggles. If you ask them that question straight away, you've got more market research, but also it will help you create content for the group. You will know what answers are people looking for, so you can answer those questions that they have. You can help them, by writing content that matters to them, and straight away build a rapport with them that way, okay? And make them feel that they understood, they heard, and that there's a solution for them out there, right? And that's what we want to do. The next thing is rules. And I don't like rules, but rules, when it comes to Facebook, there's so much noise on Facebook, and people behave strangely on the internet, especially after we've been locked in houses for months. It's very important to have some rules in place, okay? If you don't want people to sell their things in your group, put it in there. If you don't want people to spam, put it in there. If you don't want bullying, put it in there. Like, make rules that feel right for you, okay? Those rules will determine how healthy your group is moving forward, that it's not cluttered with people that, don't respect your space. It is your house after all, your house, your rules. The way you run it will determine whether people feel welcome in it and want to stay around, hang around longer, and find out what you've got to offer, or whether they will feel like the group is just a mess. So and they can't find the solutions to their problems. So make sure it's kept tidy, doesn't go crazy off topic. And it's something good to put in the rules that you want people to stay on the, main purpose of the group, whatever it may be for you. Okay. But then you have to invite the right guests in. Oh, Sarah, yeah, play nice or poke off. That's right, exactly. Poke off. If they can't behave nicely in a group and they constantly spam, check him out. So you want to keep your group like a little sanctuary where your ideal clients can find the solutions to their problems. Okay, they can feel supported and heard. And if there is a lot of noise about all kinds of different things of the subject, then obviously they won't want to be there. Next thing to look at is obviously, how do we attract the right people into the group? Once we've started it, we've decorated it, it's ready and waiting for the clients to enter. Okay, to enter the party. So what do we do? Well, we invite them in. But how? Well, you can start by looking for your friends list and see who are the people that are most likely to be interested in your solution. And you can drop them a little message and find out with the link and invite them in. But there are much better ways to attract the right people into your space, okay? The easiest way to look for them is in other groups, okay? But you can't look for people in other groups with unethically. Okay, each group has a different set of rules, and it's good to have a look at them first before starting to advertise. But how do you advertise? Okay, so we usually do it with a lead magnet. Lead magnet is a nice, ethical way to bribe somebody to give you their email address and join your space. I'm sure most of you have a good old lead magnet, but is it specifically designed to the ideal client that you're now trying to serve? So it's good to revisit as you're reorganizing your Facebook group. See if your lead magnet is still in line with what you're doing. A good lead magnet to sell out your coaching office will be a webinar, a challenge, like what we're doing right now, an online training, a masterclass, perhaps an interview with somebody interesting that the people look up to in the field, in the industry. But all of those things need to speak directly to the pain point and the desire of your ideal client. So once you have created that training and you've got your little landing page with an opt-in and a thank you page with please join my group if you want more good things like this, or this is where the training happens, if it's an online training, then what you need to do is drive some traffic to that landing page, okay? And the way we do it, there's many ways. But today I'm going to focus on one, okay? By far the easiest and fastest way to attract people into your group is to look at other groups that already have your ideal clients in, okay? Without stepping on the toes of the admins of those other groups. So the good thing to do here is to go off and find at least 10 Facebook groups that you suspect your ideal clients hang out at already. Okay, there may be some good fitness groups if you're a health coach. If there may be some relationship groups where single people hang out. There may be some groups for business owners if you provide solutions to businesses. There may be some health groups that support people with various health conditions, that like chronic illness, that you help support them with. So the best way to do is go on a little hand, go find those groups, check if the content of the group before you commit to revisiting it every week to promote your challenge, webinar, or training or interview, and find out the rules. See if your ideal clients are there. If you're positive they're there, then post. Okay, post on the day that is the promotion is allowed. If it's not allowed, then move on to the next group, okay? And that way you can attract some people to your group by doing a little fishing, okay, in those other groups. When you're in other groups, you need to behave like a human being. This is something that a lot of people forget about. In the online world, we go into sales mode and we completely forget about manners, and we forget about, social skills. And we go straight in for the sale. So remember, when you enter those spaces where your dream clients gather, okay, introduce yourself. Connect with people in the comments. Give value first. And then, when it's allowed, promote your group, your webinar, your challenge, and drive traffic to that landing page you've created, okay? Certain groups will have different days they allow promotion on, so it's something worth putting in a spreadsheet, okay? So the task for today, guys, is I would love to see a screenshot of your new group interior, okay? So after this video, if you decided that your group needs a little refresh or you're making a brand new group, it'd be brilliant to see what you came up with. A good place to create your cover photo for your group is obviously Canva, okay? Canva is free. It lets you create a group photo. There's so many templates. It is absolutely foolproof, okay? So once you've done it, post #day1 into the group with that cover photo, but also decide on the training series you'll invite people to and identify 10 different groups that your ideal clients are already hanging out at, okay? Once you do that, you'll be ready for step 2 tomorrow. I know this is a lot of work, but really it might take you not longer than an hour to do all this. It may take you an hour and a half perhaps. So it should be fairly easy, okay? At the end of this 3-day challenge, I'm going to announce a winner of the competition. Person who is most engaged, who has completed all the tasks, will win a strategy session with me, okay? And once this, I'm going to use like a little fair online thing where I type in the names and randomly select somebody. So if you want to win a 2-hour-long strategy session with myself, that will help you identify your goals and a personal roadmap to 6 figures, then please enter the competition and do the work. I am so looking forward to seeing the results that you guys are sharing with the group tomorrow or tonight, or maybe it's morning where you are. Okay, I can't wait to see your groups, your group interior. So feel free to also share the link to your group here with the #day1. Because we would love to see it and support you there. And tomorrow I have a big announcement for you, so hold tight. I think you're going to like to hear about it. I hope you enjoyed today, and Facebook groups are no longer a strange thing to do. I hope it gave you a little bit of light as to how you can attract your dream clients into them. Tomorrow we will be talking about what to do when they start gathering in there, when you've attracted them in there, and then now you've got a group full of your ideal clients. What next? Okay, a lot of people get stuck there. What do I do now? What do I post? What do I say? And they start posting random things and the engagement dies. So tomorrow we'll be talking about what to do not to get ourselves into that sort of mess. Okay, I hope you enjoyed tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing your tasks and seeing you all tomorrow. And speak soon.